Well, a little later than usual, we're here and ready for our daily episode of Non-League to Champions League. A little bit earlier back in game than I said we would be back because we've got a really tough draw in the FA Cup fourth round. Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more Football Manager 2024 and another part of Non-League to Champions League with South Shields. Just the one match for you today, and we are taking on Liverpool in the FA Cup fourth round away from home. Really tough draw for us in a competition that we are defending, and I thought, you know what, we'll show this on camera. It also gets me out for a little bit of a haul schedule-wise, and getting through to the Man City and Fulham games that I did promise you. We'll have those tomorrow for you. Since you were last with me, things have gone really rather well, to be quite honest with you. You last saw us with the Stockport County and the Stockport County match. We beat Nottingham Forest 4-1. Sandro Tonali, Mora with 2 and Wanyeri also scoring there. We beat West Ham United 4-0 with Nell getting 2, Leray and Chevalier scoring. We then beat Wolves 3-1 with Wanyeri and Mora scoring 2 in that one. And then most recently we beat Chelsea away from home in the Champions League 2-1 with Mora and Tonali on the score sheet, meaning that we have qualified for the next round. We are going to be in the last 16, and actually we are still an unbeaten team in Europe. Period. Obviously, last season in the Europa League, we weren't beaten a single time in the whole competition, and we haven't been beaten so far in the Champions League. So we could actually complete the series this year, winning the Champions League. I don't think we will. I feel like if we came up against a Bayern Munich or Real Madrid over two legs, they're going to be stronger than us, but hey, on our day, we can beat anybody. So if we can get ourselves somehow into the final, then who knows? We could win it this year. And then, of course, the series will probably evolve into something else. I've got a few ideas up my sleeve. I don't want this series to die, although viewing figures have gone off a cliff recently. So I don't know if even you guys are enjoying it anymore, but I'm thoroughly enjoying it. So I want to see this series evolve into something else. And I do have a couple of little ideas to try and make it interesting going forward. But that all becomes a moot point if we don't win the Champions League this season. So we'll see whether we can pull it off or not. In the Premier League, we are very much looking set to be Premier League champions. We're 6 points clear of second place Newcastle, but 12 points clear of Manchester City, who are, I would suggest, the closest realistic challengers of the Premier League. Newcastle will be there or thereabouts. I don't think Brighton will keep pace. But we've got 14 games to go. We're looking very, very strong at the moment. We've got Man City in tomorrow's episode. That's going to be a big one. If we can beat Man City away from home, that's huge. That'll put us 15 points clear at this stage of the season. And with 13 games to go, you'd feel like we wouldn't lose that from there. For some reason, the camera's gone off. No idea. You can see that lovely little mugshot of me there. No idea what's going on there. Let's see if I can sort that out for you. I don't know. Maybe it's run out of battery somehow. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll just go without the webcam today. I apologise. But yes, we're top of the league. We have done a little bit of transfer business. Big one being Rooney Bargy. He has come in. You might remember him from my Everton project save at the start of the year in the beta. He's come in for a massive sum of money, £76 million, and he's been incredible. 2 assists in his first match and played okay against Chelsea as well. But he is an incredible player, right winger, 4-star ability. Look at some of these attributes, and we knew that He was incredible from our time in the Everton project. He's going to be awesome. He's only 29 years old, so he's going to be around for the next 3 or 4 years at the top of his ability, and I think he's going to be a really exciting player, actually. So I'm looking forward to seeing how he gets on in this team of superstars. On the outs, we haven't had many go out, but Michael Asante has gone out on loan to Porto. He's essentially going to make that permanent, you would think. He's got an optional future fee of £36 million, which would be a massive profit on what we had last time. James Garner's gone to Al Ittihad for 17.25 million, and I told you about the Evan Ferguson one. His deal will be made permanent once he's played 15 games, and he has played already 3 times in the Cup. He's played once in the continental competitions as well, so I would suggest that that's already 4 games. Although, no, it must be league matches, so I'm not really sure why he's not been playing for them in the league. Have they been on winter break? No, so that's an odd one. I just want to check he's actually in the squad. He's unregistered. Why is he unregistered? Can we see there? I don't know if I can see their registration. Obviously know how to see it for us, but so if I go into squad, I can see it on there, so it's on the overview bit, but yeah, registration just isn't there. Okay, but he is unregistered at the moment. That's quite worrying. I'm hoping that he will get registered, because it would be good if we could get £80 million for him. Lautaro Martinez is still there. 37 years old he is, and he's still banging in the goals for Inter Milan. What a player he is. Still. He's going to be 38 in the summer. Wow. Awesome. Right, anyway, let's get on with today's match, otherwise this video will never come out. Alan Murphy starts in goal with Chamadeu, Thompson, Nigu and Matson in defence. We've got Tonali and Donadel holding the midfield with Rooney Bargi, Larray and Nwaneri starting behind Mora up top. We are 100% going for it in this match. We want to win. We want to put on a performance in this FA Cup 4th round. We want to get through at the end of the day. Liverpool are a team that are going to be tricky. They beat us in the FA Cup final just a couple of years ago. It's a repeat of that. I thought, we've got to show this on camera. This is going to be really quite special, I think, to happen at this stage of the competition. So let's see how we get on then. Matson gets it forward to Larray. He has Matson again, gets it to Donadel. He has Tonali. This is a good start for us with the ball. Here's Nigu, gets it to Thompson now. Thompson gets it forward to Rooney Bargi. He has Chamadeu now. Chamadeu with a great chance. Into the middle it goes, and it's a decent grasp by Hudson there. Oh, it's a penalty, Jeff. What's it a penalty, Jeff, for? I might need to rock this back a little bit here. What's it a penalty, Jeff, for? Let's go back. Let's go forward a little bit. Rooney Bargi got it to Chamadeu. Into the middle it went. Oh, it was this little shove here. I didn't even spot that in the live, but it is a penalty, Jeff, and it's going to be Ekene Mora that steps up, who is in incredible form at the moment. Scored a penalty against Chelsea, steps up, and that is a brilliant penalty from Ekene Mora. Makes it 1-0, 17th goal of the season. I think he's got a bit of a candidate to get 30 goals this season, which would be pretty impressive considering he's played second fiddle to Nye most of the season. Chevalier has come back. He's not quite the same man that he was. I did worry that might be the case after a broken leg, but I'm hoping he can play himself into some form between now and the end of the season. But puts us 1-0 up against Liverpool. That's pretty massive. It has to be said. Looking at some of the other matches, Brentford 1-0 up at Manchester United at the moment. That'd be a big result for us in our quest to win the FA Cup again this year. We've had big success in it recently, getting to the final 2 years ago, winning it last season. That's a big pedigree over the last couple of years, and we want to keep going in this very special cup competition. Here, Scalvini gets it forward to Szoboszlai. This is a great chance for Szoboszlai with the shot. Hits the post. It was fingertip stuff from Alan Murphy. And it cannoned back off the post. I think that's going to be the end of the chance. Well, what a corner that was. Goodness me. What a header from Zavala there. Szoboszlai, that is just an incredible corner. I want to see what his corner taking ability is, because that was just pinpoint. What's his corner taking stat? 16. I mean, that's pretty good, to be fair. Here we go again. Szoboszlai into the middle. We're bigging up his corners. That's a decent header away by Thompson, but the danger's not clear yet. Scalvini gets it to De Ligt. Here's Granda with a chance. Granda with a great chance here. Gets it back. Oh, it's into the middle. Header away by Nigu. But Scalvini gets there. Here's João on the ball. Scalvini. Here's Baidu. Now finds Granda. That's forward. Excellent tackle. Maatsen clears it. Rooney Bargy was there. There's a shot, and good save. And it was Szoboszlai again, the man at the centre of it all. He really is quite brilliant. His contract expires at the end of the year. I think we will certainly be putting a cheeky bid in for him if he's still available with a month to go or so. But Liverpool turning it around. They've been on top the last 10 minutes or so. Here's Zavala. Gets it to De Ligt. De Ligt finds Baidu. Oh, good tackle from Mora. Ekedy Mora now pushing forward. It's Donadel. Donadel bursting, and what a goal that is from Alessandro Donadel. 9th goal of the season for him. That was a beautiful burst forward. He grabbed the ball off Mora, who was stumbling over it because of Baidu, I think that was. And then Donadel just sprung into life. Excellent goal from him. Used his pace to good effect there. 17 pace. I mean, most of his attributes are actually going down, but he is turning into quite an amazing player who we signed for 27 million this time last year. And yeah, very, very good. Here's Hudson. Gets it to Baidu now. Here's João. Would be nice to get a third just before half-time here. Certainly don't want to concede again before half-time. Yeah, good interception from Maatsen there. Nigu gets it back to Murphy. Murphy out to Chamadeu now. Chamadeu is running with it. Still going here. Junior Chamadeu on this right-hand side. Into the middle it goes, and Marvin Larray scores his 14th goal of the season. Free transfer signing in the summer. And stuck it into the back of the net. Makes it 3-1, pardon me. Tried to hold that cough in till half-time. It didn't happen, unfortunately. But it is 3-1 at half-time. And we are sailing through to round 5 by the looks of it. Here's Sandro Tonali. Gets it forward. Header away by Baidu. Here's Tonali again. Tonali now gets it forward to Rooney Bargy, finds Chamadeu. Chamadeu back in towards Bargy, and there it is. That's his first goal for South Shields. Rooney with the goal. Excellent finish from him. And that makes it 4-1 now, and this is a very, very strong result against a Liverpool side who, can't be underestimated. Has to be said. Here's Doak. Zavala. Zavala on the ball. Forward to Doak. Into the middle it goes. Header. Hits the post. Chamadeu away. Got away. Pardon me. Got away with that one. Sorry if you are a headphone user. Chevalier's going to come on. We're going to try and get him back into life. Tonali's going to come off for Nick Oliver and Thompson. I'm a little bit concerned about that yellow card, but we're just going to have to deal with that by the looks of it. That's a shame. Larray can come off for Danny Patterson, who's not had a lot of football recently. Szoboszlai into the middle. Baidu with the header hits the side net, and that was risky. Okay, here's Granda. Gets it to Szoboszlai. Now here's Zavala. Oh, what a save from Murphy. Oh, that was a cracker. Absolute crackerjack of a save there. Szoboszlai whips it in. Header! Oh, Baidu. Second goal of the game for him. That was brilliant. Oh no, sorry, second goal. It was Zavala with the first one. I don't know why I thought it was Baidu. What are we going to do? Oh, Maatsen injured. We'll leave it at that for now. I love how they're suggesting to put Lewis Skelly on, who is literally coming back from a broken lower leg, is still in the rehabilitation phase, is literally just on the bench because we had a space. Isn't on there to play at all. Is not past fit, cannot play. Yet the assistant manager is saying, yeah, Donadell, he's a bit leggy. Let's bring on a player with a broken leg. Here's Patterson with the shot. Good save by Hudson. But yeah, I hope that Maatsen injury is not too bad. That could be a real issue for us. Bontonali, can bring him on for Rooney. Swap those two round. Bontonali's just come back from a bit of a layoff himself, actually. Hasn't played anywhere near as much this season. Protogene, but it looks like we are going to get over the line here, which is pretty good. We'll settle for that. And there it is. Well, not such a tough draw after all, it would appear. I mean, that was pretty impressive to beat Liverpool 4-2 away from home. We will settle for that. Very, very good. Through to the next round of the FA Cup. Let's see, did Man United get back into it? They did. They beat Brentford 4-3. Man City are still in there with Brighton. Chelsea are still in there with Burnley. Newcastle are still in. So still lots of big teams left in the competition. So it's not going to be quite a walk in the park this time. Maatsen's out for the next month. That's a bit of an annoying one because he is a key player for how we play. Fringe player in his prime years, I think that said. Goodness me. Leading championship level. Absolute rubbish. He's been awesome since he signed for us this time last year. Chamadeu on form. Good to hear, mate. But yeah, his contract is run until the end of next year. I think by that point he'll probably not be worth playing anymore. But yeah, you look at that and you think, wow, this guy can still play to a very, very high level indeed. So we will be back tomorrow for that Man City and Fulham doubleheader. I think that game against Man City is possibly the title decider. If we win that, that last 4 matches is pretty awful for us. But before then, we could go on a hell of a run, couldn't we? We really could do. But anyway, that's where we're going to leave it for today. If you have enjoyed that, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for daily Football Manager videos. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.